Right, today children we're going to grow a runner bean, and all we're going to need to do is we're going to need some compost, which we've got in here, multi-purpose compost, container like a Pringles container, some runner bean seeds, one runner bean seed, plastic bag and an elastic band. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill the container with compost, plant the runner bean in it, put the little bag held on with elastic band over the top, and the little bag will effectively self-water the tube without it getting hopefully too wet, so as it just all falls apart in a big sloppy heap. And then once this has grown after about a week or two, we can have a look at it again, and then we can carefully, maybe with an adult's help, cut the cardboard sleeve down the side, and then you can have a look and see how the roots and how the seed have how it all has grown, which will be then hopefully quite interesting. And then maybe you can then plant it somewhere or give it to somebody else to plant and let it grow on into a proper huge runner bean plant. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to put some compost in to our... Anybody in there? Is there anybody in there? Can you see anybody in there? I can't. No. All the Pringles gone. Ooh. Put some compost in there. A little bit clunky. Hope we've got enough. Do you think I got enough? Not quite enough yet. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. Bit more. It's nearly to the top. I think we'll put it just a little bit more in. We'll leave it about 2 centimetres from the top, something like that, if you can see that just about. And then what we'll do is we'll put one runner bean seed in there. That's like that. So we'll put that on edge like that. Just put that on edge in the top like that. And then we'll put a tiny weeny little bit more compost on the top, just to cover the little bean up. There we are, just like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of water, using it with a watering can. Just going to put a little bit of water in there. I don't want to get it too wet, because otherwise the cardboard container, just that little bit there, just to get it started. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put the little bag over the top, like that, and then we're going to use the elastic band to hold that on the top, so that will work like that. And what we're going to do is we'll lift that just up a little bit, so then that makes a little greenhouse for the tube with the compost and the bean in. And then gradually, as this gets warmer, it'll get condensation inside, so there'll be little bits of little drops of water will gradually be created inside there, and then that will gradually just drop down into the compost, and that will keep the compost and the little bean beautifully watered, hopefully, and then it will grow on into a nice bean, and hopefully in a couple of weeks time we'll be able to cut it apart and see how a bean grows and what it looks like in the ground. But I think that'll hopefully give us a good idea. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll let you know. Hi children, as promised, we've come back to see how our the little runner bean that we planted in our Pringles container has come along. As you see, it's grown out of the top now. This is about 2.5-3 weeks since I filmed the original part of this video, and now we're going to see what that little bean has turned into. So what you need to do is to carefully cut down the pot, the old tube, perhaps with the help of an adult. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open that out, and see what we've got. So we turn down to this bit of kitchen. What's it? And now what we have is we've got the runner bean, which started off like that little bean, and that now is this in here, which is now parted, it's now opened up, and the roots have come down and the main body of the plant has grown up. So as long as the plant, the seed has got light, water and nutrients and air, it will thrive, and obviously that's what it has done. So now what you can do is to, if you're growing this on your window box or in your high-rise flat and you haven't got a garden to plant it into, you could sell this to somebody and donate the money perhaps to Mind or to your local children's hospice, and then somebody else can grow it on, and then it'll become a very big plant and produce, you can see that, nice green runner beans with some lovely pretty little flowers on it. But I hope you've enjoyed this, and maybe it might encourage you to grow your own. And as I say, if you've got restricted space, perhaps grow it indoors and then pass it on or sell it on for charity to another person who has a garden or an outdoor space or an allotment or whatever, and then they can grow it on, and maybe they'll send you a picture to show you how your plant has got on. It'll be a bit like a pup date, but this will be a runner bean date update thingy. What's it? Thank you. Enjoy.